Some people are looking quite foolish right about now. We had a lot of people talking about, look, I can't vote for Trump, and we ask them why, and they'd be like, well, because he got 91 felonies, and he's got all these charges against him. He's a felon, he's a criminal, and blah 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 blah. Well, now that the election is over, we can see the real deal about this whole thing. We have a lot of people that we were trying to tell, look, this is a kangaroo court. This is not legitimate. And after the election, you're going to see all this stuff start to fall away. And guess what happened? It all fell away. All of his trials, they're in a tank right now. They're in a toilet. They've been dismissed. They've been, suspended. So what does that mean for all of those who you and I know that were telling us, you're a fool for voting for a convicted felon and this and that? Well, if he was really a felon, he'd be in jail, baby. There's no way around it. But if it were a scheme to try to get gullible people and manipulate them so that they don't actually vote for a guy who was actually fully, capable, then of course the charges would go away after their notable failure. And that's exactly what happened. So we have a lot of friends and family and pastors and all these people, leaders, who actually, they need a real moment of reflection to where they owe us an apology, because their whole premise is in the toilet right now. There's no justification for it. Obviously, he wasn't, guilty of all these things. Otherwise, he would have been in jail. And they wouldn't have dismissed him or suspended him or whatever they did to all these different trials. So here's the point. There's a lot of people that were used and manipulated and abused in this past election. Fortunately, it wasn't you and me, because we kind of could discern what's happening here. We understand the history behind kangaroo courts and all of that. But there was a lot of people that don't understand that history that were dupes, and a lot of them were willing dupes. So, what do? We just say, hey, do better. That's what we say. Do better, baby.